All right, Shalom. Before I start, I'm give all praises to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Rakachorash, the honors to the apostles, Rose Great Millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations, all by Akim, walk with them, learning, teaching, truth, and sincerity. I'm going to be starting with this, because basically right now, in YouTube land, all right, there's been hella persecution concerning this truth, all right, and Esau thinks that him laying more hell on us, him trying to block our channels, tear them down, do this and that to the videos. He thinks it's really doing something. All right, and then in all actuality, it's not. Our nation is known, or like it says in off the movie Bebe's Kids, we don't die, we multiply. All right, the more you mess with our content, the more you try to erase the word, the bigger and more profound that it's going to become. All right, and to the point that where you're forced to institute your martial law and all these other things. All right, Exodus chapter 1, verse 10. This is nothing new. Come on, let us deal wisely with them. And this is, you know what? Let me start actually at verse 8. And there rose up a new king over Egypt, which knew not Joseph. And he said unto his people, behold, the people of the children of Israel are more mightier than we. Come on, let us deal wisely with them, lest they multiply. And it come to pass that there falleth out any war, they join also unto our enemies and fight against us, and so get them up out of the land. Therefore they did set over them taskmasters to afflict them with their burdens, and they built for Pharaoh treasure cities, Pithom and Ramses. All right, so the Egyptian king that was new, he rose up and decided to oppress Israel because we're starting to take over. All right, verse 12. But the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied and grew, and they were grieved because of the children of Israel. All right. And the same thing now is happening spiritually. We're rising up. The more afflictions you put on us, the more bullshit laws you come up with, the more wickedness you push forth, the more content you allow for us to go in on. All right. The more of your secrets and lies we get to reveal in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. The more our bosses oppress us at work, the more topics you give us, the more hell you people give us at camp, the more fuel you're adding to the fire for us to stay out there longer and read more scriptures. All right. This is nothing new, and we're going to keep doing it until the wheels fall off. All right. Let me get, all right. Because in the face of death, the elect and the 1/3 aren't going to shrivel up and be scared. All right. And in the face of affliction, hey, it's nothing. This is Maccabees. All right, because there's going to be some of it, because really this just translates over to what's really coming. There's going to be some of us that you're going to threaten with torture and death. Right now, spiritually taking down our channels and blocking our videos is basically what they wish they could take our lives. All right, they wish they could strip us of our tongues and strip us of our spirit, but they're not going to be able to do so. All right, and even in the face of death, we're still going to remain strong through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. We're going to keep doing this until the fucking wheels fall off. All right, this is, let's see. I'll start. This is out of 2 Maccabees chapter 7, the brothers and the mother that had died. I'll just get a couple verses out of here that I wanted to highlight. All right. It says, in so much that the king, all right, let's see. I'm going to start at 13. It says, now when this man was dead also, they tormented and mangled the fourth in like manner. So when he was ready to die, he said thus, it is good being put to death by men to look for hope from the Most High Power to be raised up again by him. As for thee, thou shalt have no resurrection to life. All right, and this is true concerning Esau. All right, when the days come that they do kill us, when they do get to somewhat fulfill their enterprise, or they'll get closer to it, the ones of us that they put to death, it's not going to mean anything. We're going to rise back up. When you Edomites, you have no salvation. Your salvation is slavery, and then after that, pure destruction. So it doesn't matter if you take down our videos, if you block our stuff, and more importantly, it doesn't matter if you take our lives. we're already set. You're fighting a winning battle. All right, let me jump down. Let's see. Let's see. I'll start at, I'll start at verse 28. And then I'll go down a little bit. All right, because this is now after the mother. All right, even she was standing up bold against Antiochus or Antiochus. 2 Maccabees chapter 7, verse 28. I beseech thee, my son, look upon the heaven and earth and all that is therein, and consider that the most high power made them of slot. That the most high power made them of things that were not, and so was mankind made likewise. Fear not this tormentor, but being worthy of thy brethren, take thy death, that I may receive thee again in mercy with thy brethren. While she was yet speaking these words, the young man said, whom wait ye for? I will not obey the king's commandment, but I will obey the commandment of the law that was given unto our fathers by Moses. All right. And so that's the situation that we're in now. What are you, Edomites? What are you waiting for? You see, we're not going to stop. You see that every time you do something, we'll just make a new channel. All right. If you threaten us, we're going to go, you come out to camp with a gun, we just going to show back up the next week. You shoot a couple. What if you shoot down 3 of us? You think the other 7 just going, oh no, we staying home. We going to go right back out. All right. There's nothing that Esau, you can threaten us with, to prevent us from this truth. Oh, let me get that real quick. As the saying is, ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough. All right. That comes straight out of the scriptures. There's nothing that can separate us. Let me get it. Let me type it in so I don't butcher it myself. Freaking spelled the wrong word. Let's see. Yep. Can't separate us from Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. There we go. Romans chapter 8. I'm going to start at, let's see. 35 says, who shall separate us from the love of Hamashiach? Shall tribulation or distress or persecution or famine or nakedness or peril of sword? So the threatening us with your little games, with your little tactics ain't going to stop nothing. The spirit and power, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, B'Shem Rakah Kodash, is in us to do what we are doing. All right, from ages of children, or I'll say young teens, all the way up to elderly men doing this. All right, and there's nothing that you can present us with to stop us. Verse 36, as it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long. We are accounted as sheep for the slaughter. Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. For I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of the Most High Power, which is in Hamashiach Yahushua our Lord. All right, so there's nothing in the realm of existence that is going to separate the elect and the 1/3 from Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. All right, and as of right now, it's the prophet's duty to push this word. And the prophets is like a freight train. It will not be stopped. Like that movie that came out, had to be maybe almost 10 years ago or 8 years ago or something. I think it came out like 2012 with Denzel Washington and that freight train that was out of control. You're not going to be able to stop this. Right now, we're in like off the movie The Goonies. The little, I forget that motherfucker's name. I think his name was Tommy or something. He said, this is our time. All right, he stood up and did that little corny ass speech. All right, but as of right now, that is correct. This is our time. The prophets are back up in their lot, and there's nothing that you Edomites, you devils, are going to be able to do about it. You shut down YouTube, we're still gonna be around. All right, we'll just go stand out on the corners. All right, let me see. Before many, I'll get this in Revelation. Where is it at? Where is that? Yep, Revelation chapter 10, verse 11. But in the days of the voice of the seventh angel, when he shall begin to oh no, slot wrong wrong verse. Revelation chapter 10, I'll start at verse 10. And I took the little book out of the angel's hand and ate it up, and ate it up, and it was in my mouth sweet as honey, and as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter. All right, that's the representation for understanding this truth. It's sweet once you first learn it, and then it becomes bitter because you truly begin to understand the course of this world through it. All right, verse 11. And he said unto me, thou must prophesy again before many peoples and nations and tongues and kings. So this is what we're set to do. We've taken this truth. What did he say in Second Esdras? I have what did he say? He basically said he bowed down his soul to this truth. All right, we swallowed it down. We take the good, the bad, and the ugly, and we get out there and we do what we were born and created to do from the foundations of the world. Like he said unto John, and John is back here doing the work. I'll read verse 11 again. And he said unto me, thou must prophesy again before many peoples and nations and tongues and kings. All right, and that's what we're set to do. So the more that you try to stop the word, the more you're just gonna spread what you would consider the plague. All right, if you go, there's can't remember. There's a certain type of bug. But usually when you kill it, it'll bust open and the little baby bugs, the eggs will pop out and they'll take off running. All right, like the saying is with the Hydra, you cut off one head, two more grow back. All right, so that was basically it, just a quick video. The more you devils try to oppress this word, the more we're just gonna put the pedal to the metal. We're gonna step on the gas until there's nothing left. All right, we're gonna do this until the foundations of this world is wrought and our kingdom is set up. All right, so with that, we give all praises to Yahweh Bashem Al Shai, Bashem Rakakodash. Do honors to the apostles and elders of Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all back to Akim. Walk with them, learning, teaching, truth, and sincerity. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.